Good evening on this Godlike Friday. It's great to see everybody coming in. Holy cow, it was a very busy day today. I had no time for anything. I felt like it didn't stop till about maybe almost 3 o'clock, and I was just going back and forth traveling. There was a lot going on today, so it was very, very hectic, very, very busy. But it's great to see everybody here coming in on the panel and the chat. There's a lot to talk about. I was looking over my notes, and I'm like, man, there's a lot going on in the community that we're going to be discussing this week and kind of going over. But we have a special guest too. Great to see you, Vision. We'll kind of do our introductions here in just a minute. Thank you all for being here. Mr. Kiefer, how are you, sir? I don't know how it worked out, but there's an award named after you now, and we got sponsors and everything. This is probably gonna be the best Alan Kiefer award ever. So I'm looking forward to it this week. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Yeah, doing well. Good to be with everybody this Friday night. Yeah, that should be really interesting. I'm anxious to see other people's collections, and I think we're going to open it up to some other countries.
Yes.
So that'll be nice. So it won't be limited to just the U.S. Because I know there's a lot of amazing collectors out there. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of been a long week. I had some aquarium emergencies I had to deal with this week, and still not done. Going there tomorrow morning to hopefully finish it up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's always excitement. And I just wanted to say, we got two of our people tonight that got new pieces in. Marco's got that. Was it Luffy? Us?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yep. And Vision got new Berserk piece. Congrats, both of you.
I got them on deck. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I got the pictures pulled up too, and definitely want to talk to Vision about what he's going to be doing for the channel pretty soon. So there's a reason why your name is called Your Vision, because he's got an amazing collection, but it's not about what he has. It's about how it's displayed, and what he's done. I think what makes it more special is that it's crafted and built by him. So it's just really cool how you do that. Vision, thanks for joining us this evening, man. It's great to see you. I know your background. You got a fancy house, man. It's pretty nice back there. But
yeah, I moved next door to Alan Kiefer.
I know you've got some big plans, and you're going to launch on the channel. And I've seen a lot of your collection, but there's always something that catches my eye that I didn't notice before. And there's just things that I wouldn't have thought of. So I'm looking forward to you getting all that together for the channel and getting that video there. But it's great to see you, Vision. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
I'm good. I actually haven't been in this room all day. Literally just now. I just came in here and then I looked at the statue like, man, it looks nice.
Yeah. Well, if you think it looks nice,
like 9.5 now. My rating was 9 yesterday, but like when I was sitting there and I moved it to like more lighting, I was like, man, this is a 9.5. Like, do I really need to store up? I don't think I do.
I saw your message that evening. Before I was going to bed, I chuckled a little bit. I said, yeah, now he got a real good look at it. He's soaking it all in. So now he really has that notion of what it's all about, which is great.
Yeah,
Marcos, great to see you, sir. I have your pictures pulled up. We're going to talk a little bit about that this evening. One of the most anticipated pieces for you. I know you talked to me before you're going to order this, and you ordered it live, and now it's come in. We'll talk in a minute when I bring up the pictures of it met your expectations, but it looks fantastic there. It definitely looks like a Marcos piece. So it's great to see it in your collection. It's good. How are you? And thanks for being here.
Yeah, man, I can't stop looking at these two right here, like for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Both Sume pieces, they knocked out the park. I'm glad I got them. I was going to get them no matter what. Glad to be here on the show. Vision, thanks for popping on, dude. Love the green screen. You're blending into the room. I love it. but yeah, man. I actually haven't been keeping up with what's been going on this week, so
Yeah, there's a lot. I'll show
yeah,
you.
exactly. I'm glad to see
A lot.
what's going on, man. I've just been working
Yeah,
nonstop, so let's do
there's a
it.
lot.
And as Ross says, always cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Marcos. It's good to see you. Brian, I know you're the world warrior of the group. I mean, you're always traveling all over the place. I mean, from city to city, job to job, you got a lot of different things going on. But it's great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. It's time to start talking collecting. Good to see
you. Yeah, man. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me as always. It's been a wild couple months.
you. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm excited to be done with this week and start getting into things, man. I started working. I'm matching East Coast hours, so I'm up at 5 a.m. and then but I've been staying up late because I got into Andor finally. So anybody who's watching it, please don't tell me anything. I'm trying to binge it all right now. I'm starting from season 1. I was up super late last night, up very early, so I'm a little tired, but
Okay.
but man, I'm excited to talk about collecting. It's been
Awesome.
a while. I'm a little bit out of it too.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, there's a lot to talk.
Hey, spoiler warning: Andor dies in Rogue One. Just
wow, guy.
Yeah, Rogue One. Happened 10 years ago, but spoiler warning.
Yeah, so it's great to see you, Brian. Thanks for being here. And some exciting times for Mr. Matt Martin. Matt's my travel buddy, Matt and Alan. I think they, when I'm traveling on the road, that's who I'm calling and talking to. But Matt, it's great to see you. Exciting times for you, sir. You're moving out, man. You're getting a new place, and
moving
you got
out.
new pieces coming in. You got new statues coming in. I'm excited for you. So, how are you? And what do you got? You got a piece coming in this week, right?
Got coming in the 1/4 Mythos sideshow Darth Vader, so that'll be cool. So if you guys want to see like a live unboxing, just throw it up in the chat, and we'll kind of schedule it and all that. But looking forward to getting that piece in, and been selling some statues, so got to do some packing up this weekend of some statues to make room for some new stuff, you know what I'm saying, type thing like that. Doing some sales and trades and all that. So yeah.
You're gonna love that. You're gonna love that Vader. I have the 5th scale version of it.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm just upset that they made a quarter scale.
See, I missed out on the 5th scale, so with that the quarter scale, I was like,
I'm a little bitter. I'm a little bitter because I always wanted those in quarter scale. I wanted that one and the Asajj Ventress, who I also have. Those are the only 2 Mythos I have, and they're releasing them both in quarter scale now. It's like,
wow, that's not fair.
Whatever, it's fine. I'll never hate Sideshow, so good for them.
Yeah, it's like I feel like every time they make a piece, there's always another one that's coming right behind it. You just never know. You just got to be ready for that.
Yeah. So, Matt, are you going to get any of the other ones? And are you going to get like Asajj?
Well, I'm thinking. Okay, I pre-ordered the Luke Skywalker going up into the X-wing. That was a day one for me. So yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking, because they got it on for a good price on Sideshow, the Mythos Obi-Wan, where you can get the old school portrait or the Ewan McGregor portrait. So I'm thinking, might do something like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I will tell you, I have the 5th scale Asajj Ventress, and that's one of my favorites in my collection. It's so perfect. If you're into that character, of course.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Everything about that one is just so perfect.
That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to you getting that, Matt. It's going to be amazing. It's an amazing piece. So I've got the Blitzway Anakin Skywalker coming in, and I'll need a Vader, but I want to see what Blitzway does. Where's it going, Alan? I have no idea. I don't know where the heck it's going, though, but it's ordered.
Right now. Worry about putting it someplace later.
Yes. I think I learned my lesson.
But that one's not a big footprint, so you should be fine, though, honestly. It's not a big
footprint,
that one. It's good. Great piece, though. Great piece.
Yeah. I got your message, Vision. That's on deck, actually. So that's a good bring. Was that your idea, Vision?
Well, I didn't do it because I don't have the statue, but I did say that. That's what I would have done with, but just with 4 big, like same size screens, though.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me bring up the chat. Great. Thank you all for being here and for all the kind messages this week. And I think we had like 2 new collectors reach out as well. So if you're here, welcome. If you have questions, put them in the chat. I'd love to discuss it with you all.
New
Terry,
collection.
thanks for being here. Great to see you. A big supporter of the channel. The number one YouTube supporter is Knight. Great to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. How cool is this dude, man? The artist Battle Cat has arrived. Yeah, I mean, what a great dude. And I was talking to him on the way home and on the way to work, and it's great to always conversate with him. And he's still a newer collector. He's got some great pieces, and he has a hell of a start, right? But it's awesome to hear new collectors get started and how excited they are about their next piece, what they're going to be doing, where is it going. Like, man, you're just getting started, man. Just wait, because he's got a hell of a start, though. So that's great to see everybody here. Another beast collector, Dinesh. Great to see you, sir. Thank you for being.
He got Luffy busting too. I think he has.
I saw that. I got his picture on deck too.
Nice.
Don, great to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Vision doing double duties. Omnibus Jack, thank you for being here, sir. Thank you, thank you. Great to see you. Yeah, Vision lives in a killer home. Look at that piano back there. Man, this guy. D3, great to see you, sir. Thanks for being here. Everybody's still coming in. Oh, yes, thank you, sir. Great to see you, Random Corinne. Yeah, that piece is long sold out. So it's great to see that I've got one piece that I did pre-order that one, Alan.
That's you.
Yeah. Action, yeah, Alan's favorite action statue, Alan. It's an action
Paul Atreides, man. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get that piece just to get it, man. I think you guys know me. I think that's the best likeness I've ever seen on piece. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, so
Mr. Vision.
And you can't have a show unless Mr. Kramer's and Lang, great to see you. Thanks for being here, sir. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Okay, Collector. Good evening, sir. Thank you for being here. So early mid last week, I got things finalized. I called Alan right away. I told him, man, I think things are finished. I've got things ready, and it's on the way. So I was excited to get this in hand, and it's right behind me. So let me bring this up here. We still got more messages coming in. No more messages, please. I love you. I love you. Let me see. Got like 80 messages. Thank you very much. Let me see here. This came in this week, and it came from a great collector. This is probably one of my most anticipated statues of the year. It's funny because it doesn't look very big in photos. It just doesn't. But when you get this in hand, you realize just how large this piece is. And I've been looking for a while now, and I've been trying to get the one with the low overspray here, Alan, on the dome, and I was able to find it. So I'm just real thankful to have this in my collection now. And there she is. It's really big, and it's right here behind me. But this piece is one of my favorites in my collection.
I have a nickname. I have a nickname for mine.
You do?
Yep.
What's the nickname?
Dickhead.
What you say, dickhead?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. So people were asking me about this lift. And I said last week I was going to post, and I haven't done it yet, but I will, like right after this. This is a lift that I use to move statues around. I can't tell you how much time and effort I have saved since I bought this. Not to mention, it'll save your back too. It's just really nice to be able to maneuver around.
You just slide it off, and then it just rolls like a jack, like a car jack.
It does. It rolls around like it's like a little cart, but there's a hydraulic in it, and you can lift like 350 pounds, 320 pounds, Alan, something like that.
350.
So 350. You can lift it up at any height. I'm sorry, you lift it to 52 inches tall. Is that right?
Yeah, 52.
Okay. So you can go. What I do is I roll it past where it's going to go, and then slowly get it to where it needs to be at, and I just slide it where it goes versus picking things up. So where is collecting gone, Alan? When you have to have a hydraulic lift in your house to be able to move things around, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is
You can't even store boxes. You got to store that too now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is just stays in the house. This is in the house all the time. Like I have it just in the corner.
That's the
and
dining room table. That's the new
yeah,
dining room table.
You can roll that underneath a bed though too. If you had it like
yeah, you could. You know the that it's got a handle on it, but it's funny because when we had the Terminator unboxing, I had a black basically curtain over this tablecloth. I'm sorry, and then we did the reveal. That's how I did it on this. You just couldn't see it. So, but yeah, this is something that I use all the time, and it's really worth doing. I know somebody was sweating this week. I won't say who it was, but they're lifting a heavy statue, put it somewhere, and it was tough. So I won't say who it was, but thank you
It
for
was
the
me.
seller.
It was me.
I know. Thank you for the seller for giving this one up. This is one that I just could not live without, and I'm so glad it's in my collection. It's one of my favorites of all time. It's great. It's a great piece, but let me bring up this picture here real quick. Oh, wow. It's like 80 messages. Let me see here. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Let me bring it up, Marcos. There we go. Bring this up.
Jimmy's just saying he's popular, guys. 80 messages. Like,
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Dude, like,
Maybe some unrealistic message.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, man.
This is Marcos's One Piece bus he got in this week, and I know he had talked about. We talked about this a long time ago, but I remember him ordering it, and I remember how amazing it looked in the pictures, and finally seeing it in his collection coming through. It looks awesome, but who cares about what I think? It's all about things. And Marcos, did it meet expectations? And what do you think about it?
It did, man. There's only two small issues I would say with it. Is that it should not have been freight shipping. They should have made it 2 boxes. Like even if it was 2 bigger boxes, that's fine. Not freight at least.
Right.
And the parts right here, like the little cloud effects with the the memories right there, which is awesome. Like up close, it looks amazing. It's just so hard to see from far away. I think they should have had like not a huge light up effect, but something that like illuminated it, like to make it pop more at least. That's the only 2 issues I have with it, though. I'm not a bus collector. I'm not the biggest bus fan. I only got this because I saw how it was selling out everywhere. Like I was on the show. Freddie was like, and Freddie's an asshole because I was a little drunk too. He's like, you're not a real One Piece fan if you don't get this piece. I'm like, oh fuck you. And I ordered it right there, and because I saw every website, Spec Fiction sold out, the web Sume sold out, and all these other retailers. And luckily, Josh from Comic Concept had like 1 more left. He literally's like, hey dude, I got 1 left. I ordered it, and it went on waitlist on his website right then and there. So I'm very happy I got it. You guys know this outside of Blackbeard. Jimmy can go to the other picture with both of them. Those are my 2 most anticipated pieces I've had since I been collecting. Blackbeard was my 3rd overall pre-order, so it was a very early piece. It just took 3.5 years to get in my hand, which sucks, but it is what it is. I would say out of the 2, since they're both Sume, I would say the Blackbeard is definitely the more superior one, but it's not like it's like the other one's trash. It's just they're both amazing. One just a little bit better. It's a lot more going on with this piece, which I love. And maybe I'm just not a bust person too. That's another thing. I don't know. Some people love bust more than other statues. I'm not that person, but I think the bust looks fantastic. The light up actually looks. That's another thing on the prototype. I didn't think the light up was that good, but in person is actually really good. So I'm happy about that. But the details on it, fantastic. It looks exactly like the prototype outside of the light up feature. I think it looks better, so that's a positive. And just maybe have the light up feature on the cloud effects where it shows like the memories of the show. And no freight shipping. The freight shipping is getting out of hand, people. It's an extra $200 of shipping. It really is. It's pointless. I know what they're trying to do. They don't want a seam line right here. I get it, but you have to find a way not to do freight, I think, in my opinion. It's a hassle. It really is. Yes, there's a little bit more security with it, but still, like, I don't know. I think 2 bigger boxes would have been fine, and it would have been $450 probably, shipping compared to like $650. And both of them were $650 because Blackbeard was 4 boxes. This was just 1 ginormous box. So those are the only issues I have with it is freight shipping. The cloud effects on the memory area should have been maybe illuminated somehow, or maybe just light up feature, like a little bit light up feature. And yeah, man, I love it. I can't stop looking at it. As you guys can tell from the whole start of the show, I've just been looking at it both of them nonstop. I'm so happy I have it. Like seriously, they are.
Omnibus Jack said that's how he gets.
Freddie is an absolute
not a
asshole.
real
I hope he's
fan.
watching. He's an
This
asshole.
agitator right here.
Yeah. But he did it like an asshole way too. He like looked at me. He's like, "Dude, you're not a real One Piece fan. You don't get this." I'm like, he knew I was like 10 shots. And he's like, yeah, I gotta get now.
Does Blackbeard light up as well?
Huh?
Does Blackbeard light up as well?
No, but his power is darkness. So like a light up feature would have been really nice.
Oh, okay.
So like it actually fits his character a lot. And there's like purple hues, like the whole vortex is like purple hues around it. So it actually like looks amazing. No man, like the Blackbeard is definitely, in my opinion, is the better piece. It just, as you guys can say, it dwarfs a bust, like a 1-to-1 bust. That's how big the piece is. And it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Moving these pieces is, I'm gonna hate my life when I get my own, like my house, and get everything together. And yeah, and talk about, last thing I'll say is like so it was maybe 1 centimeter bigger than my doors, like the box. So I had to unbox it in my garage and bring every piece upstairs by hand. This whole bust right here is together outside of the arms and the clouds and everything. But like the body, the base, and the head is all together. So that was about 60 pounds I was lifting upstairs. And Texas heat, it was not a fun experience. It was the first piece I absolutely despised unboxing, like 100%. I was so mad, but
to everybody like on the show, Marco sent us a picture in the chat of him just drenched in sweat.
Jimmy can bring it up. Jimmy, you can bring it up. You can find it.
Okay, I can bring it up. I'm gonna just do that.
Get to work. Me and Alan were just laughing at him.
The thing is, like, because I have to go downstairs, like in the Texas heat, 95 degrees outside that day. I'm getting through 2 pieces at least in my hand, bringing it upstairs, and then I'm sweating, just trying to get it out of the box, everything. I'm just like baking in a garage, like it was horrible. So if anybody gets this piece, please have big enough doors you can get it inside your house. I did not have that. Like I said, I was 1 centimeter off, so that sucked. But absolutely fantastic piece. This piece is even better. Luffy bust, I think it's a 9.6 out of 10. Because of those reasons I talked about. And Blackbeard is like a 9.99999. It's almost a perfect 100%. So,
well, this is Dinesh's picture right here, Marcos, of it on the freight shipping. Now, I had a choice. I had to make a decision. Do I do freight shipping for the aliens bus, or do I do regular UPS? I went freight shipping because, for one, the piece is extremely expensive, and two, I want to make sure the only way they can pick this up is with a pallet jack and not be thrown. Yeah. That was my only critique, especially when I got this piece in. I wanted to make sure it was done that way. I'm bringing these pictures of Marcos because they make me laugh. Let's see real quick.
And also, the bus was $1,800 retail plus shipping and all that. So actually, for a bus, it was a great price. And you get
for a bus, this is good price.
1-to-1 bus, you get a lot with it. $1,800-ish in that range, and then plus shipping. Still expensive piece. Like we talked about it last night, I think, Vision. Like we're saying $1,800, like, oh, great price, and you're like, that's still $1,800. Like it's a lot of money. But yeah.
You got it, Marcos. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop spending on them women, players.
Yeah, man. Women love me. I don't know what to say. So yeah, I was going up a tight stairway too. Like
look at this guy. Look at this guy going up the staircase, whatever. But just trying to get it up here because I was telling him if you had a hydraulic lift, it'd be all right. But he's going up the staircase, whatever, trying to get this going. And there he is right there.
I saw that picture in the group and I was like, oh my God. Boy, I just busted out laughing.
Texas heat's no joke.
You know what? I'm going to make this my screensaver and just put Godlike underneath it. Like, it'd be hilarious. You
look like a stalker, Marco. You look like a stalker. Like, we're going to see you on Netflix, a 3-part documentary.
I hope they do. I hope they do. Texas Stalker Massacre or some shit like that. But Jimmy, the Texas heat. It's no joke.
Oh, man. It's
But the Florida heat, brutal. Now listen, the Florida heat, Alan will tell you, It's
Yeah, it's
95 and it's 110% humidity.
Hey, so
Yep.
Houston, we had the same thing where humidity wise. Like we're
Okay.
right on the bay, Galveston's right there. So I'm right there with Alan. We're struggling the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
E-man, yeah, dude. I lost 10 pounds of just water weight. Like I felt like a UFC
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when they got to lose like 10 pounds in one day. I felt like that. I was out of commission for about 3 hours after I unboxed it. I was like, I'm done. I got on my couch and just stayed there for like literally 3 hours. Like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? You know, it was a real mental thing. I was like, why do I do this? And then now look
Did you keep the crate?
Yeah. What's up?
Did you end up keeping the crate? Did you end up keeping the crate, or did you?
Yeah,
trash
I
it?
have. I've had 3 freight shippings to me. I kept all the
Okay.
jacks. So I have a big storage system, so I don't have to get rid of anything, honestly.
So I'm talking to Matt. I'm talking to Alex, and I literally took the boxes. I got them, you know, the alien bus out of the box. Well, I put the bus stand on the, you know, on the little on the lift. So I'm taking this huge bus out of the box, walking in the door with it, and I'm asking my wife, I need you to guide that peg into the base. So she's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So she's trying to figure it out, trying to get in there. I was like, it's just one peg. It goes into the peg hole. So we're arguing with each other, trying to get it in there. Finally, it locks in or whatnot. And after I'm drenched in sweat, and the sun already went down already, but this thing is heavy and it's huge in hand. It's really, really big. You just don't know until you get it here in your, you know, your man cave, whatever. So, but that's what I was dealing with too. So I feel your pain, Marcos. I do. I didn't go up a flight of stairs with it though. That's for damn sure. So,
Oh, dude, it was brutal.
It comes in 2 pieces, right, Jimmy, or 1 piece, or no, 2 pieces, right? The head and then the body.
so there's the stand, then there's the body, there's the head, and then there's the dome. I think, is that correct, Alan? So there's,
Sounds right.
yeah. So they're all separate. So you gotta get those in, and you just gotta be extremely careful getting that stuff lined up and ready. If anybody does get that, be very careful with it when you're taking it out of the
Jimmy,
box.
real quick, since you're the bus collector, which is your favorite? Like, rank them in order. What's your favorite bus now? Since you got like 4 or 5 now, so.
I'm not a bus collector, but
Okay.
man, wow, that's really hard.
You have really good ones too. That's why it makes it tough.
They're all
I
good.
have to say, well, overall, like the stand and everything with it, T800 is probably the best one I have. Like, there's like overall, because it's the base. Now, if you're going for likeness only, you can't beat RDJ. It's hard to really beat that. I mean, if you're just going for likeness, but overall presence and just how much it brings to the aliens bus. So they all have great attributes to them. I honestly can say I can't say which one I like more.
You sounded like an absolute politician right there.
Yeah, I like all 3 of them equally the same.
Yeah.
There's not one I don't like.
You know what bust? I'm just, surfing, looking at
Yeah.
stuff. And I forgot they made this bust, and it's kind of hard to find, but now I'm kind of like jonesing for it. Queen Studios did a Logan bust. Hugh Jackman. That thing looks freaking awesome.
That was super old. I think that was like when they were on like a custom group sale, I think. Right, Jimmy? I think
Really?
it was.
Yeah, because I don't recall them building that.
Google it, and maybe you can pop up some. But he's like in the
Yeah.
hot theater, and it's ripped, and he's got the dog tag. But I'm telling you, that thing is like dead on.
Yeah,
But it's hard to find.
It was when they were like an unlicensed company. I remember that because they started out as a custom group and then they became a licensed group. They did a couple pieces that were like that, and I remember this one. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
No, it's really good.
Yeah,
Now,
no, it is really good.
I'm hoping for a Deadpool one, honestly, man. I just want a Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool would be cool.
Yeah.
There's one on eBay.
Like the Deadpool and the Logan one, you know what I'm saying, type thing like that would be cool.
But Queen Studios, look, they do some good stuff, but my gosh, they're like as inactive as XM. My God, I haven't heard any news from Queen in years, I feel like. And they do great stuff, but gosh.
So just about that, I did message John the other day and to see, if they have plans for releases and things. And I messaged Supercraft as well. if they have, like what are their plans for releases. And I talked to Ben from XM. I talked to a few different people. I before they announced that they were going to have an interview with XM, I knew that was coming because Ben had told me that they were going to have it this month. So I know that's happening. I already knew that was going to come. But as far as Supercraft goes, they mentioned that they will come back on the show with us, and they do have new reveals and updates coming very, very soon. That's going to be exciting news, Matt, because I mean, you got both their pieces on pre-order.
Yeah, I got both of them. So it'd be cool to kind of see, just kind of see what's what, and maybe they can give us some photos, production photos or something like that, update those. That'd be cool.
And as far as Queen Studios goes, I did not get a response from John. And my assumption would be this, is that they will have some updates coming up when the summer launches with new releases, because I want to see new things from Infinity. I want to see new things from Queen. I know they have a new line coming. I want to see updates from Supercraft. I give Supercraft a lot of props for their 2 new designs. I thought they were amazing, but I want to see more updates. I would love to see that, of them posting and doing those kind of things. That's important to the community, I think. But Alan, I swear, last night, I wasn't shopping, but I was browsing.
I was looking too. That's when I came across that Logan. That Logan box.
I was browsing, and you know what? Avatar is a movie piece that could really work well in here. But I don't know if it fit in this case. That's the only problem.
We'll make it fit, Jim. We'll make it fit.
Yeah, okay, calm down.
We'll make it fit.
Alan, I was thinking about it last night really hard because I thought it would be a nice touch in the movie side. It's very expensive, but I thought it would look good in there. I don't know, Alan. We'll have to think about that.
What are we gonna do with you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm thinking? A piece, again, last night I was like browsing and like, oh crap, because in the new space, I'm going to have a lot more display area and display room. Like I can dedicate cases to like, hey, this is my Marvel case. Hey, this is my movie case, whatever. I fell in love with that LBS Magneto.
Oh, that was nice.
It's a good one.
With the because I got a couple of different versions, of course, but
it's big.
Yeah.
Big.
I was watching videos on it. And I was like, man, that thing looks just like Jim Lee's Magneto. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Cypher, if you're not familiar with Supercraft, they made that amazing Transformers diorama. With Optimus Prime and all the Transformers together, and they also made that Batman piece that has a young Bruce Wayne on the floor, kind of crying. It looks amazing. They have 2 statues, 2 great ones. I did talk to Martin. I think it was. I'm sorry. I talked to Victor from Supercraft, and they will join us when they have new announcements to come. So I'll look forward to doing that with them again. That'd be great. If you're not sure, make sure you watch the Supercraft show we had last year. It was great to touch base with them and move on. So you touched on it a little bit, Matt, but you're going to be getting module cases in the future. Like
me, you, and Brian were, we were doing our meetings this week and all that, talking through like sizes and everything else like that. But I've dedicated myself to 12 module cases. Yeah. And that way it'll be in the new space. Like I say, I think we'll break it up. Hey, this is my sci-fi. This is my sci-fi case. This is my Marvel case. This is my Batman case, my DC case. Yeah. And all that. So, it takes time to build a house. So I'm thinking it's going to, it'll align up good. It'll align up good, plan type thing like that. So, yeah.
I'm excited for you. I know they're going to be great. I can't wait for you to get those. It does take a long time, but it'll be worth the wait. I know you're going to really enjoy those. But I'm going to fly out and see Matt and
Yep.
I'm going to help Matt assemble these. And we're probably going to do this probably on stream, and just Matt's got a lot of room to put these out. We'll get them all ready to go. And we'll
Jimmy, this is the worst excuse just to see Matt's collection. All right, just say you
Hey,
want to
look.
collection. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, Alan's coming down too. Alan's gonna get
Okay,
us in the truck.
okay, Valen's
Right
coming,
now,
of course.
so,
Yeah, of
And
course.
tell us what we're doing wrong. Hey guys,
Yeah.
you're doing that wrong.
Alan,
Yeah.
Alan will be he'll direct us as we build
Yeah.
these. That's how this work with it. So, but,
But
I look forward to that. It's going to be great.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be the new house, so it'll be cool.
Yep.
It'll be
Nice.
get you some good food and all that, feed you good and all that stuff, and yeah, we'll have some
I'm
fun.
looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to post this picture from Raul. He asked Prime One a message this week, and this is the response he got from it, which I know Noah will be pretty excited about it. But he was asking about the new Prime One Doom. Is it confirmed to 1/4 or 1/3 scale? And Prime One has said it's going to be 1/4. I'm kind of surprised at that. I don't know what you.
Probably
Yeah, I mean maybe, but
could be wrong, but yeah.
But it could be that bigger 1/4, where
Yeah,
it's
for
kind of,
Yeah.
just like Killer Croc, they said 1/4, but this thing lines up with a 1/3. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
like Vision's Berserk piece.
Yep.
It's a 1/4, but it's fucking 30 inches tall. Like base is
Yeah.
30 inches.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's probably like that.
So I look forward to seeing this. I'm pretty sure Noah's going to get this, and we'll talk about it more tonight, Alan. But I was breaking down the event, the last Prime One event, and I was going through what they announced and what they have for pre-order now, and I was looking over the list. They have less than 5 left before they run out of pre-orders from the event. So what that tells me is that the next event is around the corner.
Yep.
That tells me. So I could be wrong, but that's kind of the way I see it. So I'm looking forward to more updates and things. And since the tariffs are down for 90 days, maybe Prime One will get some of these pieces out that they're going to ship out. That'll be really nice, actually, to catch that during that time. I think Alan, there's a Predator piece. Is it the Berserk? That was on the assembly line, getting ready to ship. Correct?
It was.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Well, actually, I hope it's delayed, so I don't have to pay for it.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's the next one up in line. So, actually, I'm expecting sometime next month it'll start to ship. That'd be my guess.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, just to see, I'd like to see them start shipping some of these pieces out, like the Terminator line. I'm really excited for that. There's a few others, but I know that we're getting close. So
yeah, Terminator stuff and the Avatar dioramas. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, and I think those pieces are they're in line. Like they should be getting ready here pretty quick.
Yeah. They've got delayed once or twice already. So
okay, yeah, I think they should be launching pretty soon. I might email Prime One about that. Kind of see where they're at. Terminator line is long sold out too. I don't know anybody that has it. So if you're looking for one, get on the wait list because they'll be launching pretty soon. Don't wait last minute like me, because that happens.
I know that Rusty Angel has been shipped.
Congrats.
And
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm expecting that probably in about, maybe about 3 more weeks.
Okay.
It'll hit the U.S. and then it'll take another week to get to me. So another month.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be a nice piece. I really love that one a lot. I saw Chris post this, and I thought it was a great idea. Envision, I know you had kind of chimed in on this a little bit, but this is from Billy Rios. Looks like this is his from Rogues, and I thought it looked really cool. But it's a great option, right? If you don't have all the other monitors, I thought this would look good.
Yeah.
But what do you think about this Vision? Is this a good idea? Oh, look, Billy even said right here, look, not my idea, but it's a great one.
I think it's a good idea. I think like if he hits me up, we could give him a program that that splits the screen up into 4, so it could make it look like that. Or
Oh wow.
you get what I'm saying? So it can make it look like it's more than one screen, but you just really only have one screen.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I would do differently. Would just split them up so it make it seem that way.
Right.
Yeah, I even considered doing these screen when I made a comment about this a while back before they shipped. I even considered about doing like 3 screens. That's like what I think 7 inches, but then put it behind my back cave while he's walking out.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that would be really good. So, Vision, I think Chris had mentioned this too, is that Prime One has no plans to do a variant because of the screen cost. It was too expensive for them.
Oh wow!
So they have no plans to do a black version of this.
Well,
so if you're on the fence thinking about it, it'll be only blue.
I don't think you would want a black version of this though, because it will just blend in right with that chair.
That's honestly what I thought too.
Yeah, the blue is.
Well, make the chair blue on Prime One.
What is this? The 1960s. What's it called? What the old, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm blanking on his name, but yeah.
But truth, the people who got the screens, of course, that like overall better, But if you can't get it, like this does not look bad.
Yeah, this looks really good. Actually,
I guess you could buy 3 small screens too from Amazon. Do the exact same thing we just did. Just set it in the middle, one the left, one the right.
Yeah, I mean, I think Matt called me that day he got his, and he was kind of like, "Man, you need to get this. It's amazing. It's awesome." And I was like, "You know what? I think you're right." So I ended up buying it, and you don't know how big this piece is until you get it because it is very big. But it's amazing in person. It's just amazing. Cypher, I'll tell you, I have tried to contact John, but I did not get a response. That was a couple weeks ago. I will reach out again and just to kind of see, how they're doing and if they have any plans here in the future. And if I had to guess and take a stab at it, that their plans are going to be for the summer with new reveals. That's what I would think. I do know for a fact they're working on a new line with a new license that they did not reveal. I try to poke John a little bit also. Hey man, but they didn't tell me anything. They don't tell me anything. They just kind of said, hey, we got something new we're working on. So I look forward to that.
Do you think that's a screen or is that a picture, like a printout?
It looked like a screen to me.
Yeah, it looks like just a small,
with my eyes,
16-inch screen or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You could definitely get multiple monitors and kind of build what they did there.
Yeah,
it's a cheaper option for sure. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Those screens like that probably aren't that expensive. I get it. It's cool that they got I don't know if it's a wallpaper or some type, or maybe a real screen. That's cool that they got that. So
I think that when I talked about in the review I did for it, it would have been nice, Matt, to have on the pillars the screens can go up and down. That would have been nice. It would extend a little bit.
How heavy are the screens though?
They're not very heavy.
Okay, so if you had something that moved up and down like that, maybe like the screen weight. But if they're not heavy, then they should have done
it.
It's like the weight less than the weight of a cell phone.
And what is really heavy is the pillars that magnetize into the base. Those things are freaking heavy. So it's really cool to see those come through. But yeah, it looks awesome. But great piece, and if you end up getting this one here, I think it's a great pickup. I think it is and whatnot. But I love it. It looks great. Vision, do you plan on picking this one up later? Or
you just broke my heart when he said that there's no black variant. I was like, okay, well then I do want it. I feel like I need it with my dial. So yeah, I got to think about it.
Yeah. All right. So let me. All right. So, okay. Yeah. Great piece. And it looks like it's going to be. It's funny because let's just say you didn't get the screens. This is another great option, but I don't know too many people that got it without the screens. Just a few collectors that I know of.
Yeah, just me too. One.
But it's still a great option.
The no screen look is great for space saving, and then obviously like if you don't have the budget that you can buy the $1,800 or $2,000 plus piece of the screens and everything. So it's not a bad look, and actually it's like more comic accurate too, right? I think the comic cover is just him in the chair like this.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah. So if
Well,
you want to go,
look at the comic. You see screens probably.
You see one screen. You see, I'm looking at the picture of the art of the original. You see one screen basically on his left hand side. So yes.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, it still looks good. You can pair this with Alfred too. Now make it even better. Like this basic version right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just love the suit, man. The blue. Like I'm not the biggest blue Batman person, but this one.
Yeah, this one it's got that dark Marco. Yeah, it's dark. I'm not a big blue I don't like the blue Batman. But now the one on Killer Croc is blue.
It's bluish, right? It's a bluish.
It's darker than the Throne. So it's a true
it's like
some angles it looks black, some angles it looks blue. You know,
I was about to say it's like a black with blue hints, right? Like blue hues, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I like that piece a lot too. I love that piece.
Now, Jimmy and people in the chat, you know, I messaged the group earlier, and me and Brian, because Brian can't stay all night because he's got, you know, family stuff. We're both trying to figure out, sideshow wise, which is the best Ghost Rider to get.
Sorry, guys, I lost audio. Are we talking about Ghost Rider now?
Yeah. So we need your help. You know, Brian's like, hey, I like the classic one, which I like them both. I mean, do not get me wrong. I love them both. The light up in both is awesome. And, you know, some people are saying, hey, go classic. But then Brian made a good point. I mean, go, the kind of blackish. But then Brian made a good point. Well, there's not any in the classic comic, like the comic accurate Ghost Rider 1, you know what I'm saying, type thing like that.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Marcos, come on, give us your opinion.
For me, it depends on what your collection is. So if you have a bunch of Ghost Rider pieces, I would get the blue classic version because like you already have the black version, you know, normal one or modern-ish one. But if you want just, you know, this is your only Ghost Rider piece, I would say go with the black one because this is your representation of Ghost Rider. This is the one that everybody kind of knows is that black version. That's what I would go with if you're talking about Sideshow. For me, though, I would go XN, the one Alan has right behind him, or the Jimmy, what's it called? Tiger J, right?
Yeah, to me, there's not really a comparison.
I would go for those, but for this, I would say it is the Tiger J goes for a lot of money, Jimmy, on an aftermarket, and the XM one definitely does, right, Alan?
Yeah, XM one's very expensive.
Yeah, usually around 2K.
Yeah,
2K.
So if you're trying to save money, and first off, I just love the fucking art print behind it. I love that art print. Like that's amazing. I want that art print just to have it. But if I'm talking about just strictly sideshow, God, I had the hiccups. I'll go with the normal black version, but you're not going wrong with the blue version. I think someone said too, there's an extra portrait with the black version as well. So maybe
there's a transforming skull basically.
So there we go. So you get a little bit more with the black, I guess you could say. And I think the light up pops a little bit more with the black because it's not like it goes from like a muted, not muted, but like a little bit more less muted statue to a fully light up. This one looks like it lights up kind of naturally because there's lighter colors on it.
Yeah.
For me, I would just go black though because I know you guys don't really have Ghost Rider in your collection.
I don't have any Ghost Rider, so
that's what I would say. I would just get if this is gonna be your own Ghost Rider piece. I'll go with the one that everybody kind of knows. The blue version is cool though.
And I'm struggling with it too because the original one, so the black jacket one. First of all, I love the spikes. I love the second portrait where he's morphing, where he's changing.
Yeah, the wear.
Yeah.
The
bike looks better too. The bike looks better.
But with that original one, I mean, you can't get it now for what I think under $2,000 for that much. You might as well buy XM, right?
Oh, but at the same time, let's be real, guys. What would Alan do? Buy both.
Buy both.
But you see, that's the thing, though. You can get this one for retail right now because it was just released, or you can get the other one on the secondhand market where they're just trying to gouge you for every cent you can. So
there you go. What would Alan do?
I've missed out on the original one so many times at this point. I'm just like, I just want a Ghost Rider. So
me too. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, Brian.
So I pre-ordered this one because I don't think this is a bad one by any means. This is still cool as hell. It's just the classic look. It's not exactly the look that I grew up with, but it still looks cool.
Yeah.
So
but the regular
After
Going
hearing
on?
you guys said, the original version of this is sold out, so that's not an option, correct?
Is waitlisted.
That's what
You
that's
gotta
what I'm
wait
saying.
on it.
You'd have to
Waitlist.
get on.
Yeah.
You'd
Well,
have
if
to get
it's
on the secondary
waitlist,
market.
well, if it's waitlisted, I would jump on the wait list.
Me too.
Yes, 100%.
I've been on the wait. I've been on the wait list since it sold out.
Yeah,
But
They
Brian,
do it in
once-
batches though. They do it in batches. So
That's
750,
true.
they didn't sell 750 yet for sure.
yeah.
You'll
If
get
I
it.
had the choice, my own opinion, I like the black version of this, and I'll tell you my reasons. It's for me, it's more iconic. I like the second portrait. If you look closely at the bike, this version versus the original version, the bike, all of the metal parts, the handlebars, the front forks, all that stuff, they just painted it red. There's no detailing in it.
Yeah, they did.
The first one, the handlebars are metallic looking. The front forks have a metallic, metal look. The newest version, it just looks like they red spray bomb the whole thing. For that reason, I don't care for the new one. I like the original one. But if you don't have a choice, it's completely gone, and you got to have a Ghost Rider, then get the newer version. But
I've just had such a bad relationship with this original one, because when it first came up, I was into it. I was going to get it. I dragged my feet, and I did not expect it to sell out, especially because it was over $1,000 as a quarter scale. And this was like, what, a year and a half ago, maybe about a year ago. I'm not sure. So I dragged my feet. It sold out. I went on the wait list. Nothing happened. I was in Japan. I got a text from Billy over on the BSC that one came available on Sideshow Seconds. With the time zone difference where I was, I woke up and that text had come over an hour before I woke up. So I looked at it. It was on Sideshow Seconds for $900, and I went to go buy it, and it was already gone. So which isn't surprising. So I missed it by an hour when I was out there. So at this point, I was like, you know what? I've had enough. This is like it's gotten to the point where I was just so frustrated. When they announced the variant, I was like, all right, I just want a damn Ghost Rider. So I just went on ahead and pre-ordered.
You did a good job.
And again, I don't think it's bad. I do like it, but I do agree with you though, Alan. I feel like you do get that more iconic, look that I grew up with in the original, and you do get the second portrait. And I do think the paint is better on the motorcycle, but they are doing it true to form from the class. You look at that classic comic book cover. I mean, it does look like it.
Right. You could jump on the wait list and PO the new one.
Yeah.
By the time they're getting ready to produce and ship the new one, your wait list might convert.
It will.
True.
And at least that way you're covered. You're going to get one or the other.
That's true.
Yeah. So this is a great piece, and I think it's like this is what $1,200. I think this is
$1,250.
Yeah. So if I was gonna buy one, like I would, and I know someone's selling one. So if you guys decide to do that, but I mean, I think the XM one and the Tiger J ones to me are still superior. Are they all great? Yes. Like there's no question. They're all really good. But if I was going to buy one, this is the one that I would get here. This is done by Tiger J Ghost Rider, and just know that it is very, very big. It's probably the size of the White Knight, and but the light-up feature is just incredible. There's not one quite like this, and it's got several portraits, and it's got one transformation portrait too. But this is probably my favorite one that I've seen from Ghost Rider. There it is, right there. So,
how much does this one go for?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know what the market looks like. There you go. It looks small, but it's the size of the White Knight. It's really, really big. It takes a lot of room, and it's a really big piece. But I think it's one of the best ones ever made. The XM one is great too. I think both are great options for anyone. So yeah, I mean, I know someone's selling one of these, I think. So if you're interested, let me know.
Awesome.
And I've seen, I saw Alan's XM in
Yes.
person.
Yep.
It really is. It's everything everybody says it is.
Yeah.
It's
Brian,
amazing.
Before I went there, I was like, oh, I always knew it was a good piece. Like, it's a good piece. When I saw it in person, I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, it looks amazing.
I know, it's insane.
Yeah. This one's amazing too because the lighted feature looks awesome. Ghost Rider's like Silver Surfer. Like, it's not my favorite character, but in statue form, they really go well. Like, statue form, Silver Surfer, and Ghost Rider really connect with the statues, and people know how to like make them a good statue. That's a good thing. For me, I hate that sideshow did a half bike. I hate that.
See, that doesn't bother me. I'm just upset that they didn't do the transformation skull on the variant. Like,
oh, I see.
That transformation skull is awesome.
They charge you more and give you less.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
good
like,
what's
going on?
Them, I guess,
But the new one, I'm looking at it right now. To me, I like the lineup better on the new one.
Okay.
Like when it's off, I like the older one because like I want to see that red. I wouldn't want to see that red.
Okay.
Like, spray paint. But when it's lit up, though, it looked like that's how fire is supposed to look.
Mm-hmm. I always say if you have a lighted feature, it has to look as good without the lighted feature on. It has to.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they both do. It's a paint job XM used to give it that effect, and it looks fantastic. I think the Ghost Rider, the Tiger J one, looks equally as good when it's not lit up. Both fantastic pieces. Brian, I know you can't stay too much longer, but let me bring up this picture because we talked about this backstage.
Well, I just PO'd the same one as Brian, so
There
I
you
got
go.
the wait list for I joined the wait list, so that way I'll have an option. So yeah.
We're in the same boat.
And the option is this: get both.
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, in no way do we lose. We're good. So, yeah.
Well, congrats on the POs, guys. Congrats.
Yeah. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Your turn, Marcos.
So you can change your mind anytime. You got 24 hours to change your mind and get your PO back. We'll find your XM one.
So there you go. Congratulations, Matt, on the live pre-order. That's going to be a great piece. There's so many great Ghost Riders out there, and I think Caleb is doing another one too, right, Alan? I think there was one where he's standing by the bike, and then there's another one where I saw Franco do where there's no bike. So there's a lot of options for this character. A lot of.
He has to be on bike.
I think LBS is going to be doing one.
Yes, they are.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
They haven't teased it, but like I think he said on our show or another show that they will be doing the Ghost Rider. But
bike or just standing there.
Yeah, but Jay and them, they always said like I love LBS, but they have everything planned out like for 20 years. I feel like so like when will it come out? I don't know, but I know they do have.
Yeah, that's fair. I think they go by they've got, let's just say they have 30 pieces in render, and I think they're told what they would want them to put out and go with based off sales, comics, things like that. And I'll tell you one thing right now, it's not LBS's call what they do.
It's annoying.
Marvel's call. It's DC's call what they're gonna do.
It's so annoying how DC and like Marvel do that. Because like
I
love the Dark Metal line, but like would I rather have comic accurate pieces over those? Yes. So like, I know like Prime 1 XM were they're forced to push those pieces.
Yeah. Okay, Brian. For one, it's a female statue, correct?
No,
it's not a female character.
No, Darth Nihilus isn't. Well, he's more of a spiritual being, but he was male.
He's trans.
Okay. This guy. This is a really cool hot toy, but this is 265. But Hot Toys has been just killing it with the Star Wars line. They have done such a great job with it and really pushed the likeness boundaries. It's just amazing to see. Brian, are you in for this piece? It's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I already pre-ordered this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I got this. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even a 6-scale collector, but anything Darth Nihilus, I'll buy because there isn't a whole lot. There are some custom companies that have made statues over the years, but those are just, they're just way too pricey on the secondhand market if you don't grab them right away. But yeah, this has always been one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I mean, I've talked about this on the show before, but you know, I'm pleading to PCS or anybody or Sideshow, anybody, that if Hot Toys is doing it, if this shows that people want this character, I hope this is a start of things to come for the statue community, because I want a Darth Nihilus statue so freaking bad. It hurts. He's just one of the coolest characters, very cool backstory. Anybody who has a little bit of time, do a little bit of research if you're into this kind of thing. But he's basically, you know, he has like a hunger for the Force, essentially. He feeds on it, and it's almost like it basically consumes him, and he kind of almost just becomes like a spiritual being, like his whole body just kind of goes away. It's
the Force is like enveloping him right there. Is a perfect example of how it is.
Yeah, it's just such an interesting character, and the design, obviously, I just love. Yeah, man, I'm still looking for a replica of the mask too that I just want to put up on my wall or something. But you know, I have a very few 6 scale figures, but you know, I have like an Anakin, dark side Anakin, a Sweeney Todd, and a Big Lebowski, and this is going to be the next one, because I've just been waiting, man. Just been waiting for anything Darth Nihilus, and we finally get it. Like the Black Series put out a Darth Nihilus, and it was basically just a repackage of a Darth Maul that they popped a new head on. So, and that's basically it. You know, it was such a disappointment. So the fact that we're actually getting a real one that's actually had real attention put to it, I'm so
nice. Lane does too.
Nice.
But like Brian, I'm with you too. I'm anti dolls. I'm anti 1/6 dolls. But Hot Toys wants to do a portrait of Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool outfit. I'm like, I gotta get it. You know, like it's one of those things. Like I gotta get it. You know, like
I know, man. You know, here I am. The last time I was on, I was talking about how I'm really moving my focus. I'm just gonna stick to just quarter scale. I'm even selling off some of my 1/3s right now. And now here comes a 1/6 that I'm just like, well, I can't deny it. I just can't.
Brian Cypher was asking if on Lady D, are you going to stick with the Pure Arts one?
So I have not seen Noah's in person yet. Since he got the Prime one. When I bought my Pure Arts one, I ordered it through my local guys, my local toy store. And I remember as soon as I ordered it, about 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later, I went in there and I was kind of talking to the guys, and they're like, you know, they just announced the Prime 1 Lady D. And I was like, I know. He's like, do you want to change? I'm like, no, I'm going to stick with the stand-up one. I like the standing version of her. I love that it's multimedia too. So you actually get, you know, the dress and everything. I mean, she has eyelashes. Like if you get up close, you can feel and touch, and it's actual almost like a little nylon eyelash on her eyes. So I'm sticking with her. Now that doesn't mean that if I'm not going to go over to Noah's house and look at his and say, yeah, shit, maybe I do want this one, you know, but I just haven't been in that position yet, but I'm very happy with the one that I do have. And yes, I am familiar with the Knights of the Old Republic games. Yeah.
He breathes it. He's not familiar with it. He breathes it.
I think they should make movies out of that. It'd be amazing.
Not Disney Star Wars. Until they sell the company, don't do it. 100%. Just don't let them touch it.
Well, well, when they were talking about the guys who were doing Game of Thrones, that they were shifting to a trilogy of Star Wars, I think there was some rumor circulating that it might be something like this, but obviously that never came to happen anyway. So, and probably better off.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. Yeah. Ross from Sydney, thank you for joining us this evening. And when Marcus gets that piece in, I'm pretty sure he'll unbox it for us. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We will have another live unboxing
LBS, right?
from Matt. LBS, that's right.
Superman, yeah. That should be coming in soon. I think it's shipping from China, so 30 days. I think I got the notice maybe 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. So halfway there, I guess.
I'll reach out to Jay and Carl. I'll ask if they would like to join us for the live unboxing. Of course, our thoughts will be our own, Marcos, and we'll just kind of give it and that'll be great to have them on with us for the unboxing.
I love Jay and I love Carl, but I will 100% be honest about my opinion. I've seen it. I think it looks amazing, so I'm not gonna, I'm a big.
That's why you bought it. Yeah, that's why you bought it.
I'm a big Superman fan, so Superman movie's coming out. I can't be more excited in July 11th. So there we go.
I went to see. Me and my wife went to see Thunderbolts today. It's actually a pretty good movie. So
it's good, huh?
Actually, a pretty good movie.
What I keep hearing.
Yeah, I got to see it too.
Maybe I should go see it.
Yeah, my brother, who's a big critic, like he's hard to please. Like actually, it was like kind of more back to form. You know, like thank God.
Well, I'm an old school Seinfeld fan, and it's hard.
Oh, me too.
Or it was hard seeing Elaine as like a serious character. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But
I didn't realize she was in that.
They should.
She's
Yeah,
like the main. She's like the main protagonist. Basically.
She's like Amanda Waller, basically in that universe.
Okay.
All they need is George Costanza in there somehow. You know?
Yeah, I'm like I was
dude.
looking for like Costanza to pop in somewhere. You know,
He's
Kramer,
my spirit.
Kramer to open up the door.
yeah.
Right. So Vision, I saw this come up for pre-order this week, and I was like, you know what? They're getting close to the end of the Prime 1 pre-orders they did for the event, but I want to get your thoughts and see what you thought about this, because if you bought this piece, I don't think you can stop at 1. I think they made it to where you have to get all 3 if you're into the series. This was announced this week by Prime 1, the Cyberpunk trio, and there's 3 of them together. Now, here's where the catch is, I think, is that there's going to be, I think, 3 statues, but they kind of all go together. And I think that's kind of what the goal is for them, is for you to pick up all 3. But I'm not really familiar with the franchise, but
the game,
of course, Prime 1 really kills it with anything they do. I mean, it's
This
such a
is
great
the
job.
anime, I believe, too, right? I think it's
The what?
I think it's the anime they did of it.
It is.
Could
It
be
is.
wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's the anime.
I think
But,
this line's going to do well, though. I think they're
Yeah.
$1,200 each, and I was talking to a guy who really loves Cyberpunk. I played it probably for like 10 minutes and never played it again. But I think I told him I would get all 3 of these and still get all per arch as well and put them all together because they seem like they flow together.
Yeah.
You know,
How much
so
is this piece,
Good
Jimmy?
point.
Did they say?
like
Yeah,
1,200.
1,200 and an addition size of 500.
Okay, yeah, and then they all connect. You know,
Yeah.
to make
But
it
it's
seem
like you need all 3, but some people want. So I know some people buying 1 or 2. I'm thinking like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the game, but I'll buy all 3. I need all 3.
I would have to go all 3 too.
I love the pure arts, the Keanu Reeves piece of Silverhand. I love that piece.
Yeah.
And it comes with a screen too, so and for value for money, it's good.
Pure Arts is like the most confusing company of it. They come out with like some of the greatest pieces of all time and some of the worst. Like, I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, there's no in between.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Dio. So to me, I mean, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but to me, if I was going to buy 1, I would definitely want all 3 to have them all line up together. I think
I would get all 6 and just have each one of them have twins. Just each one of them's got twins. Get all 6.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what Alan would do.
Mhm.
That's what Alan would do.
Yeah, Lily's going up. I saw that. We'll add that on deck too. Mr. Poco.
I did pre-order that Morgan, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Dude,
Oh my God.
Brian's in
The
those,
Morgan? Wow, congratulations. I'd
Brian-
like to see that. Like, what you think about that one?
Brian, I love that piece. I want it so bad.
Brian
So
is in
bad.
those in the airplanes too long that he's just looking at it nonstop. Like,
That dude, that's what happened. I got that
exactly.
one while I was on the plane. Yeah. I did not get Lilith though.
yet.
Okay. Yeah, it goes up for pre-order
Yeah.
coming up this week. So
But
next
the
week,
thing is,
so
like,
when
that's a Brian piece. Boobs, hot chick.
Yeah.
Like sitting down.
evil
And
vampire.
and I'm on a plane again too on Sunday. So
There you go. All
You
right.
went to the bathroom right after he purchased it.
Okay. Get out of here, guy.
I love you,
But
Brian. I
yeah,
love you for that.
this is
I
a
love you
this
too,
is a
Mark.
really cool setup and really cool dio. Man, great pieces from Prime 1. I can't say this is some that are coming home, but I do like the artistry. I can respect the art, how Prime 1 does this.
It's colorful.
No one does it better than Prime 1, man. They are one of the top companies with their bases, with their sculpts. They do such a great job. And props to them. Whoever's getting these, congratulations. They'll look fantastic in your collection.
I
Great
just
one.
love how it fits as like a big diorama.
I know.
It's just so perfect.
It'd be
Man.
cool if you buy 2 and get the third one for like $200 off to give the company like.
That'd be cool.
So
Some
it's
kind
like
of package
400,
deal.
400, and the other one would be 1,000 if you bought all 3.
You know what would be
because,
cool?
like,
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool if they did like buy all 3 free shipping, but they would never do that. Obviously, that'd be like a cool thing.
I think that'd be smart though. That'd be and then like raise it NRD double though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do something like
Raise it
really
NRD
promotes,
double.
like, buying
10% to be 20%. You got to go strictly direct, and you be free
like,
shipping.
you're like all in, full price, all three, and then you get free shipping. You know, that'd be cool. Like that'll promote people to buy it. You know, at least.
Oh,
You know, they did do something like that with Resident Evil with Jill Valentine and Nemesis, where you bought them both together. It was you get like 150 off or 200 off or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But free shipping would be better. Like I don't know the
I
game.
agree.
I'll play the game and I'll buy the
So
same.
dumb.
Just because of free shipping.
I agree. Free shipping for sure.
I'm so done with shipping, especially from Prime One, because like it can go from like 150 estimate to like 600 out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, easy. Yeah,
yeah. What the heck? Like,
I know that does happen too with shipping prices. So
Yeah,
I do. For me, I don't know about y'all, but I do go for like sites that have like shipping included. Usually, like I have I like that feeling of like once it's paid off, you know, monthly payment wise, I'm done. That's it. Wait for it until it gets in. I hate the aspect of like paying shipping after everything's done. Like, oh.
Yeah, Prime One shipping for Predator was $7.30, and then the next day, literally they had their sale. I woke up in the morning, and I just checked again because Rambo wanted one. It went $11.80 to Cali. I was like, what? I'm like, who?
Wow.
How?
Yep.
You swimming it over?
Crazy.
So Mr. Popo posted this week in Godlike. Man,
yes.
Look at this dio.
Looks like your room.
It kind of does. It kind of does. Yeah.
So is the only way you can like display that alien is sideways?
No,
straight on is good too. Both. You have it both.
Okay.
Yeah, you can display it straightforward too, but I prefer to have it sideways, just like this.
It shows more, right?
It does.
Yeah.
It shows more.
It all depends where I would have it if I bought this, but I have it in the corner, counter corner, so I can see the front and the side, like kind of similar, like the same. I mean,
yeah. I mean, geez, I can't tell you how big these pieces are. So Matt knows. To that Terminator bus.
That Terminator, yeah. That Terminator, boy, you better eat your Wheaties. You go to playing with that.
Look like me after you unbox it, huh?
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's a real heavy piece, but the lighting in Mr. Popo's room is awesome. His man cave looks great. Yeah, he's got a great. I see that. It's this guy right here. Turntable. This guy right here.
He's been retired for 3 years already. This is retirement, guys. This is retirement.
Okay.
This dude has you get it. You have the best collection. One of the best collections, dude.
Yeah.
All right, calm down. I'm kidding.
These are probably two of the best busts they actually make right now. I think, in my opinion, there's some other great ones too, like the ones that don't get enough credit. Infinity Aquaman and that Infinity Bruce Lee.
I love that one.
That one's really good. The Dark Knight. There's just so many great ones, you know. And I'm not a bus collector, Marcos, but man,
whatever.
You sure one more bus. You're a bus collector from now on. We calling you the Jimmy.
But I mean, how great do these look together? Just fantastic pieces. I can't tell you how happy I was when I got the alien bust. I called Alan that day. Alan, it'll be here in a little bit. So I was just super excited. I was talking to everybody that day. So, great piece. Great setup, Mr. Popo, as usual. You know what's cramping your style is that you have two big chaps. You don't need one with the wall. Get rid of that one.
You don't need two, Mr. Popo. Yeah. You need to get one up, baby.
Yeah. Share that love with some of the. There's a CEO of Godlike. Anyways, I'll bring this up here real quick. Yeah, but great picks from Mr. Popo. Thanks for sharing that in Godlike, man. It's really amazing to see those come together. Let me bring this up here real quick. Yep. So I did catch this here real quick, and I'll get everybody's feedback for it. Alan Franco, big fan of the channel, and I saw him post this week. It finally came into you can kind of see the new Conan that's coming up for PCS. He is a sculptor. This is 1/4. I didn't know it was going to be 1/4. I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was half scale or 1/3, but this is a really big piece. I really love the art direction. I loved how it looked. There's the base I'm not the biggest fan of, but the way he's holding the sword and kind of standing forward looks a little odd to me. I mean, it's not a deal breaker by any means, but it's just a little odd. But I love the girl on his back. I think that looks really cool. Alan, what do you think? Conan 1/3 coming to PCS. 1/4. Sorry.
I I have mixed feelings on this one.
Okay. Yep.
I like the portrait on Conan.
Okay.
If I purchased this, I would probably turn him slightly to the right so he wasn't looking directly at the camera, so to speak. I am not a fan of the base.
Same.
I'm not a fan of the way the female character was done.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I like the way Conan was done. A lot of detail. I think the portrait on Conan is really good.
Okay.
The pose seems a little off.
Yeah.
Conan for me as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a lot of mixed feelings on this one. I probably won't be getting this.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So, but I'm interested to see what the rest of the panel thinks.
Yeah. I mean, Brian, what's your thoughts on this piece? I don't know if you've seen this.
I have not seen this yet.
Okay.
I think it looks good. What's kind of getting me here is it looks like she's like dynamic, like she's in motion, but he's stoic, which doesn't really make sense. It almost seems like he should be like. I immediately go back to was that the sideshow one where it was like this sideshow. And he's got her over the shoulder.
Yeah, it's called the Prize.
Yeah, but he was kind of running though, right? It was very dynamic in that sense that it was like he had scooped her up and he had her over his shoulders and he was running. Yeah. It almost seems like she's being scooped up, but he's just standing still. It doesn't really quite make sense to me, but
I can see your point there.
I think it looks good though. It also, I don't know, maybe it's just a perspective, but the way his arm just looks super big compared to him.
Okay.
Am I off on that? And her, I don't know.
It's because there's something about how his front foot and his arm are kind of like he's leaning forward a little bit, but yet he's holding her as he's doing that. So it's kind of odd how it kind of lays out. I'm just not sure.
It doesn't seem natural, but
right. It doesn't seem natural. That's the best way to describe it.
And what is the base, by the way? I can't even see. Maybe just
it's like a cartoon-looking rock or something.
No, it's not a rock.
No, that was a body.
Human, yeah.
I was going to say it looks like he's standing on a person or something.
Yeah, he is. The shoulders, and then you can see where the head was cut off.
So for me, I think PCS has a real big issue trying to get like real skin looking details looking good. They do. They always have like the Conan Arnie they have. Like he looks Puerto Rican, he doesn't even look like Arnie. So they just
this is off the comic though.
I get that.
Mitchell,
it
is.
I think they modeled this after Marcos. So
I get that for sure, but it's still like a human skin tone. It's very flat color usually. I would say the Conan part actually looks pretty good on the body paint, but the base, obviously you can see it looks like kind of like doo-doo. Like just being honest, it kind of looks like poop.
But it's weird though, because sometimes PCS, they'll just knock it out of the park though. On some of their stuff, it just looks incredible.
PCS is very much like Pure Arts to me. Like they hit it out of the park, obviously, and then they just have a stinker here and there for sure. Like there's never in between for them. Like I don't know why. I guess like the Daredevil I have is like an in between. I like it a lot, but it's not amazing. But with real actors, they're either like 100% or like 20% for me. That's just my opinion. It's usually with the human skin tone too. It's a very flat paint job. I feel like they do with their like movie characters and all that. I know this is not a movie character. I'm just saying like in general. I don't know. It's just not for me though. I wouldn't get it regardless because I'm not a Conan fan at all. I don't even know what Conan is. I know what it is, people, but I mean, like I've never watched it, never read it, stuff like that. But I don't know, just not for me.
I just want a quarter scale Arnie version of Conan.
You don't want the half scale, that costs like $2,500.
No, I'm good.
That looks Puerto Rican, like I said.
No, I'm good.
So here's the comic right here. Here's the comic cover.
Oh, but look
thanks
at how
for
he's
saying-
running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true too. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
he's
see, he's
posing in
moving.
the statue. Like he's posing. Camera's right there. He's like, oh, here we go. And then like this one,
Yeah.
it looks like a more fluid motion, for
And
sure.
maybe it's the way they took the picture. Maybe if you look at it from the side, we get a whole different dynamic. But it just
And
doesn't
look at her too. She's super like kind of white skin. You know, like she looks like kind of like a ghost, if anything, like skin tone wise. Versus like in the statue, it looked like they're both kind of the same skin tone, right? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know.
It's definitely different. It's just got some. It's got some oddities to it.
need more pics. Need more pictures.
And
Yeah,
also,
I
like,
think-
Alan, you're a big Frank fan, right? Like, what's his name?
Rosetta.
Frank
Frazetta?
Rosetta.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am. But
you're the target audience, honestly.
no, there's something about the way they did that. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
But like I said,
Okay.
you're kind of the target audience, and they miss for you. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a, when I'm looking at this, there's something that it's a little off. I wasn't a huge fan of the base, but there's something about the pose of Conan that's it's just a little off to me. I'm not sure what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I think Brian's right. We need to see more pictures, and I think we can make a better determination of like, okay, is this piece coming home or is this not? This one's personally not for me, only because I don't collect this line. But it didn't fit my collection. But if you're picking this one up, congratulations. But this is not what I'll be getting.
I have a question for Alan, because you probably read these comics or know these comics and the artwork a little bit better than me. That statue, he was holding this exact same sword that was used in the movies from Conan with Arnold. Is that the same sword in the comics?
It looks. I don't know. To be honest, I don't. I've never read one of these comics.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
But
sorry for making that assumption.
The sword that they in the PCL piece, it does look like the movie sword.
It does.
Me.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't sure if that was actually true to the comics, or if that was something that was made specifically for the movie. I love that movie. I love the sword from the movie. So
yeah,
maybe
maybe
Marlinoid knows. Maybe Marlinoid knows then.
Marlinoid knows.
I'm pretty sure that is
it.
the movie sword, but in the comics, was the sword the same? I don't know that.
Well, it's a movie.
That's a good
Okay.
question.
That is a good question. I think it's a piece, like I said, that I need to see more of before I make my final decision of. But it won't be coming home for me only because I don't collect that type of line. You're right. It's not from the comic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Still, if you plan on picking this one up, congratulations. Lane sent me this here a second ago, and I did want to share it here real quick. Let me bring this up here. Feel like Matt Martin orders something every week, so congrats, Matt.
Try not to. Sometimes it's hard.
Sometimes you just have to, man. Let me bring this up. Actually, hang on. So let me bring this up, and this is just for you, Brian, because I was thinking about you. Oh man, we just need to get messages. Hey, calm down, Marcos. Let's see here.
Hey, go New York. I guess go New York.
There you go.
Mhm.
I can't get to. This is not posting. This is Lilith will be out on pre-order on the 20th, so this will be one that will be coming up here. Hey, look, Brian, it's not your style. It doesn't look anything like you would like.
No,
It doesn't match the statue you just bought.
doesn't pair perfectly at all.
No, it's actually pretty terrible.
He's not a purple head person, all right? He's a more
Yeah.
More of
brunette,
that.
She doesn't have that evil vampirish look that has the look of your entire collection. So I don't know what you'll be doing with that.
There's no wings or dark candles or anything or skulls.
Yeah.
less boobs, right, Brian?
Mhm.
There we go. That's
Well,
right.
I mean, in comparison,
Yeah,
she doesn't
comparison
quite
to,
stand up to Morgan.
Triple S versus like a good.
So she has a
solid
opinion piece, Morgan.
Yeah. I mean, it's a perfect pair.
She has bazookas.
So,
Absolute bazooka.
I sure hope they do more of this line, Brian. I'm telling you right now, if they make Queen Bee or Dimitri, I think I'm gonna have to be in on that. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'll have to be in. And the bonus version of Queen Bee should come with knife and fork. That would be amazing. in the game when she wins, she flips over and she pulls out a knife and fork like she's gonna eat them, like whatever. So yeah, it's like I mean this is such a great franchise, and I know a lot of people are not familiar with it, but it dates me pretty well though. But I played it back at the arcade when I was younger, and I just always loved it. So it's great to see these characters coming back like this.
Man, they do fighting game characters so well, like the Street Fighter line they're doing. Like, oh my gosh, the Cammy, dude, that piece is.
Dude, that Cammy.
Gosh, I have no connection to Street Fighter. I'm a Tekken person myself, but man, that Cammy is awesome.
I had to do everything I could to fight off not buying the Cammy because I really wanted it. But I'm like, where's it going to go? Like, I don't know where I'm going to put it at or anything.
This is as close as I'm getting to Cammy.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, Prime One. Awesome, Prime One had this little thing, so that's as close as I got. Was this little advertisement?
Jimmy, put it next to the Ninja Scrolls piece.
Hey, calm down over there.
I'm throwing ideas out. I'm trying to help you out. All right, calm down.
Yeah, so we got there's. I almost bought. I think it was last Sunday. In my cart right now. I have the Evangelion bust in my cart right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't think I'm going to, but it's in my car right now. Sure.
Bus collector.
Yeah. Hey, calm down, Vision. I'm not a bus collector, man. I'm really not. Man.
He keeps saying that, Vision. He keeps saying that for some reason. next month, he's like, I got 2 more coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, Brian, that's a great one, man. So if you end up picking that one up, congratulations.
Yeah, I would let you guys know. I mean, honestly, between the Vampirella on Throne, the Morgan, get Lilith on the other side, another Vampirella with the two girls like feeding off of her.
Wow.
I mean, that's a hell of a display. And Succubus and Vampire's Lust. I mean, geez.
Like, Brian, it's what Prime One did. They took a character, an animated character, and made her look real. And it's those eyes, man, that are just incredible.
It's the eyes and the hair and there's more too, of course, but but I mean, it's just that statue was just so beautiful. I kept on staring at it. And again, I don't really have a connection to the games. But the fact that I ordered, I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. It's the same thing I did with Berserk. I mean, I ordered Slan, had no connection to any of it, and got the before I got the statue in, during the anticipation of the statue being released and shipped, I started watching the movie, started watching the series, then I started getting into the manga after Noah pressured me into it, and like 9 compendiums or whatever they're called, later, I'm like, this is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yep, as Palpatine said, Brian, good.
Yeah. I mean, her wings in the game like take different shapes and forms. So when she jumps, like they turn to points and she's hitting you with them. And it's such a cool character, man. But they literally took an 8-bit character and made her look incredible. So it's such a great
line, though, the whole real elite master line, whatever they're calling it, it's so good so far. Everything. Prototype have been amazing.
So why didn't that game continue? Do you have any idea? Because typically things like that keep going. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. There's such a big following for it, and it did really well for them. They right when the game was finished, like it was getting towards the end of when it was about to die already, it's because of the arcade business was going further down, and people were playing games at home now. They weren't playing games at the arcade anymore. They were starting to migrate to playing games more at home. So the arcade business, the last one they made was I think 2 or part 3, I think, and it went to the home console as well. The transition, and then Capcom stopped making fighting games, and then after the Third Strike. It went for 4 years without a fighting game, and they said, okay, well, we're going to put all our ducks in a row here. We're going to make a new one, a new game, a new fighting game, and they chose Street Fighter 4, and it took off again. And
so their focus just went all on Street Fighter. Is that
right?
Is that
and then about 3 years ago, they did a reamp version of Darkstalkers to see how they would do. It didn't do very well, and people buying it, so they said that they weren't going to do it. They were going to do one if it did well, but they didn't take off as well as they wanted it to. So that's where it ended.
Okay,
that's a little backstory or whatever. But I love those games. I always will. So congrats. It's a great piece. So here's Alan's next pre-order. I'm sure he'll be ordering this, if not now, on Sunday morning when he wakes up, when this become available. Alan, talk to me, man.
I saw this.
Well,
Talk to me, Alan.
next Friday.
Okay.
He said next Friday.
Yeah,
Yep, he's in. He's got a date.
It's already in.
12 noon.
Are you going to get both of them, or are you going to just get this one? Getting
Just the
Camel
black
too?
one. Just the black one. But
Okay.
the first, I don't know how many hours they're going to time it, but the first people that order it are going to get a figure,
Yep.
bale figure to fit into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's pretty good price though, 1,400, I believe, right?
And
$1,399?
I don't even think it's going to be for the entire day on Monday. It's only going to be for like the first, I don't know, 100 or 200 people that order.
so I'm going to take a stab at this. Alan, you're going to wake up at 2 in the morning.
No.
And,
No,
okay.
because it's going to be 12 noon Eastern.
Okay. So
yeah,
are you in on this?
Yeah,
You plan on picking this one up?
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And they said, to kind of back what Alan's saying, they paid and they got access to the real tumbler, not some, hey, this is at a Universal Studios or whatever. And then they paid to have it scanned all the way around. And they said it's going to have, the paint's going to be like triple layered where it's got wear. It's not going to be like pristine. It's going to have wear and tear on it, on the paint. You know what I'm saying? So it'll look awesome.
Have you guys had the chance to? This is probably a weird question, but have you guys had a chance to actually see one of these in person?
I haven't seen one of these in
They
person.
look great though. People's like pictures, I would say, like they have a full Jazz Inc. like collection of all vehicles. It looks really good though. I would say
I've seen the actual tumbler in person at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. You guys, it's freaking awesome. It's so cool. So the fact that this is going to be the most perfect representation if they did a real scan like that,
Yeah.
I mean, congrats, Alan, and anybody else who's getting this, because that thing is freaking awesome.
It's going to be 25% die cast.
Oof.
Wow.
It's heavy, right?
So heavy,
Wouldn't it
yeah.
be heavy shooting, though?
Well, on that note, guys, I got to go.
Go. All right, Brian. Be good.
Bye,
Good
Brian.
seeing you guys.
Take care, Brian.
Love you,
See you
bro.
next time.
See you, man.
Okay,
Bye,
see you.
I had the Hot Toys. I might get this too because I love Tumblr. I love Bill as Batman.
Me
That's my
too.
favorite Batman.
I think the price is $13.50.
Yeah, $13.50. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Matt, are you in
also-
on this?
Dude, after reading, same as Alan, I'm sure,
Yeah.
I read their post earlier today saying, hey, this is going to be the real, they paid to have it scanned 360.
Yep.
They paid their own people, like a separate company, to come in and scan this thing. And then they said, what really caught me was they said, look, it's going to have 3 layers of paint and it's not going to be a pristine tumbler. It's going to have wear and tear on it. And I was like, whoa, okay. That's where it really, and then the price is legit, so that's where it really had the wheels turning for me, put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex.
Vision?
And Matt, he said about the inside, he was showing it like with the 3D, they were showing the screens that you didn't even see it in the movie or something like that on the right top right. He said they want to try to have all that in there. I was amazed. I thought, like, wow. And so I got the email and saw the price. I was like, that's not bad. The price don't look bad to me.
No.
Jazz
Really
Inc.
cool
is definitely
down.
known for their accuracy and like how like accurate they are to the source material on their vehicle. 100%. Like they really are. Alan, you have the Batwing, right, from 1989?
Yeah, I've got the Batwing, the 89, and I have the 95
Yeah.
coming in as well.
No, they do great. Like I said, I've seen people just like collect like Jazz Inc. vehicles, and it looks amazing. Like they usually have like in module cases, like you know layers, and I'm like, what a fantastic display. That is not for me because I just don't collect vehicles related to that. But when I see a full collection of Jazz Inc. or even like Hot Toy stuff too, like vehicles, looks great, man. Like, congrats to whoever.
Alan, did they like give dimensions yet, like length and all that, or
they did? I don't recall what the dimensions
I
are.
don't recall what it is. Yeah,
but it does equate to substantially larger than the Hot Toys version.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on the 1/3, you know, bat vehicle. You know, I'm kidding, guys. That'd be ginormous. It'd be my whole room.
This is not one that I'm picking up. Do I like it? This is freaking amazing.
Yeah,
this is amazing. I just have my spots reserved for other things. You know what? I have other spots, but it's like I got my eye on different pieces right now, and unfortunately, this one.
I think this would look good in the because I'm choosing to do the white module cases. I think it would look good in the white module case.
Yeah, it would look good.
It says it's 23 inches, but I think they made a typo, 23.5. But I think it's 30. I think it would be 33.5 inches wide and then 18 inches and a half tall.
Yeah, Battlecat just put it in the chat.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Man,
I have Hot Toys, but man, this is dope, man.
Wow, this piece is. I think Battlecat's
4 inches longer.
Oh, he's definitely getting it.
My bad. So 4 centimeters.
Wait, Alan, I thought he's retired. I thought he's done.
Yeah, I know. No,
I'm just teasing.
he's definitely getting this one.
Okay.
Oh, so he's getting this one?
He's getting this one, yeah. He's got some great vehicles, man. He's got a great collection. Yeah, I love that dude. He's got some great stuff.
It's so clean, so nice.
And it looks like it lights.
Oh my gosh, 1/3 vehicle. Stop, please, Johnny, stop.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
That's huge.
86 inches long. I don't know.
Not bigger, honestly, bigger.
Yeah.
You can put my kid in it and just make it a Hot Toy.
Crazy.
What a great piece. I look forward to seeing whoever gets that. I'm pretty sure Battlecat will be picking that one up. Alan as well. I saw that on you, Alan. I was like, man.
Probably a friend Freddie too, you know.
Oh yeah, Freddie for sure.
Yeah, he's a big Dark Knight guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about picking it up because I got the Bat Pod just like Alan. I've got the Bat Pod, the 1/3 Bat Pod. So
the Catwoman.
Matt, if you could fit that tumbler in with your Infinity Studio bus,
that'd be the way to go.
That would be awesome. You get the two together in there.
Yep.
Wow.
That'd be the way to display it in the module cases, Jimmy. Like you got the Bell bus, right? And then on one side you got Catwoman with the on the Bat cycle, and then the tumbler.
Or
dang
it. The bus, since you're the bug guy, get her in the bus for me.
It's not even Sunday, and we're enabling already.
Yeah, it's Sunday's no holds barred, guys. We go nuts. I think Freddie might be getting both versions. Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah, the camel. Did you get a picture of the camel or no?
I only found that one picture. I didn't see.
Yeah, they got two versions. That one and
I'll
then
see
the
a picture
camel.
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
The
Yeah,
camel one
another one.
has a different canopy where I guess there's cannons or guns or something coming out of it. But I like the original black one.
Yeah, me too.
Because the camels just never. Well, I mean, Hot Toys did it in a limited run, so it's kind of hard to get that right now. Like if you really want the camel, but if you already have the Hot Toy version of the black, then I will go. I mean, camel. But if you want accuracy, like you said, then I'll get both. Because I think 1350 is not that expensive. What, $400 shipping?
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Like I said earlier, like 1350 is not expensive, but it is expensive. We're so used to buying $2,000.
Yeah.
It is disgusting.
I'm glad my girl's not hearing me right now. She's like, for real? Let's go listen to
Yeah, I think I said last time when we get a deal on 1800, like yes, but it's still
Man, Cypher, if you only knew, man, this we're enabling all the time. You know,
it doesn't take hard to enable us too. It's like we need an intervention. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, there's no. This is super
They
cool,
said they,
Matt.
um,
But
they
I would
wanted a
want the black
3-pack.
one.
You can switch,
Three-pack.
switch it out as well. Like I mean, like you can switch out the look of this the camel one because they have 3 different versions of it on the movie, I guess. So like so you can just add and take away.
This is cool. I think it's really awesome.
You could do that one and then put like the Hot Toys Bane coming,
Yep.
standing out of it.
Like when you remember the scene where you like dropped them all down and like the
Yep.
little square. Yep. I get
I'm
you.
gonna stop looking at this because I really want it, but it's really cool.
I just know Jimmy wants that 1/3 J&D.
Bane. Oh yeah,
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah, me too. Oh,
Me,
that's a day one.
Tom Hardy's
That's
my
a day
favorite
one.
actor of all time, so I want that too.
it's gonna be a great pickup. I can't wait to see that. Oh yeah, let me bring this up here real quick. Let me see. This was posted today by this. I know he does 3D art, and yeah, this guy does great work. We posted this with him and looks like he did a link with a Ocarina of Time. I thought that was really cool, man. Imagine that, if you're a fan of this and had this, in your game room, I thought that would look really good.
Kid Link, man.
But look how big it is, man. It's huge. Like,
Little kid.
this is super cool. Like, really, really big. I think it's awesome.
One of the greatest games ever made. So
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Super cool piece. And
it holds up from the 1990s. It was just crazy. Like if you have it in N64, you can still play this and be a very good game.
here's the ocarina right here where you can use a flute. That's really cool. Cool piece, man.
I was more of a Super Smash Bros. Though, so I always used to play Kid Link all the time. Melee. There we go. Jimmy, you saw that a lot, right? With the fighting game community, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When at Evo, they're overrun with a ton of Smash players. They're all together.
Absolute sweats, man. They're sweaty.
Let me bring this up real quick. I know we're getting close to that mark, but where's Lane's picture at? There we go. Hey, thank you, Lane, for sharing. I did see this week, and I thought it was pretty freaking amazing. I asked Freddie if he's picking this up. He said yes, but this is the new Hot Toys Vader, and it's hard to beat that new Sideshow. And then of course I want to see Blitzway's new one, but the portraits and just the overall presentation of this is pretty freaking amazing. How it reminds me of the movie and how they do that setup, and it just looks really awesome. No.
Me too. You're in the same.
Yeah, it's
horrible. No,
that'd be how I would display it, kind of like where he's laying down like that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
or
really
like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
That's super
Birth
cool.
of Darth Vader, right there.
Oh, let's see how they did that. I love all the poses they have with it, and it came together. But
one of the corniest but greatest character designs of all time. Really was.
I mean, it's so hard to beat Hot Toy sculpts. My goodness, their portraits look amazing,
right? Like, my gosh, like, why can't these other statue companies get even close to that sometimes?
I know.
I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's just look at that, man. Look at that
just
portrait.
like how he's burnt up, 100%.
That is just awesome.
That's Hayden.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely so. Yeah.
Absolutely burnt up Hayden. That's awesome.
What a great piece. I'm pretty sure Lane's going to pick this one up, and Freddie said he was too. But I think it's awesome. I don't collect 1/6, but if I did, Alan, this would probably come home. But I do not collect 1/6.
Don't do it.
Hey, calm down.
I'm
not buying it. I had a Hot Toy for like 4 days, and I was like, you know what? This isn't working out.
4 days, he's lying. He shipped it off within 24 hours.
I had it for like 4 days. I'm like, man, it just doesn't look. I kept passing by it, and I'm like, man, there's a toy in there. Like, there's a plastic toy in there. It kept bothering me, but I was like, I'm gonna get rid of this. So that's what I ended up doing.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here a little
few minutes
early, but I should be on Sunday's show. So thanks everybody for watching and everything. And guys, let us know if you want to do a live people in the chat. Let us know if you want a live unboxing of Darth Vader Mythos, and we'll make it happen this week.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do that.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you,
All
Matt.
right, cool deal. All right.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Peace out, Matt.
But yeah, great piece. It's not one that I'll be picking up, like I said, because I just can't do those. But I know we just got a few more minutes. Let me bring this up here real quick. I did see this week too. It looks like, and I know someone else that ordered this, and they have both versions on pre-order as well. This is one thing that this company does not miss on. That's Masters of the Universe Tweeterhead, and their update to the character looked awesome. Man, it looked great. I know Brian's getting this. Man, that looks fantastic.
Yep. He got both versions, I think, right?
He got both versions. He did.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Look at that.
For me, this is the only line you go all in on for Tweeterhead. Like, this is the only line. They know what they're doing. Price wise is good. Everything else is like kind of good at best, but this one, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, this is one area of expertise I believe they have.
Like PCS, PCS, like the Turtles line, 100%. They know what they're doing with that whole line. Vision, you know more than us. Shit, you have like almost all of them right now, right?
Yeah, they do. This looks nice though. I like this a lot. I like the colors.
Yeah, same.
Tweeterhead would do good if they just push out the product faster and stuff like that. 'Cause I know people get like restless, but other than that, they do good work when it's out.
Hey, calm down, Cypher. Calm down. I'm not a bus collector, but I've got plenty coming, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, great job at Tweeterhead on getting this one ready to go. I think it looks pretty good. I think that this is an area that they really excel in. So if you're a Master of the Universe line, look no further. This is where you should be at. They did a great job there. Master of the Universe line looks like it's okay for that. Great piece, and I did catch my eye for this here this week too. So let me bring this up here real quick. Oh yeah, this is, man. Take a look at this. So Marcos, break this down for us right here.
What is this?
We're gonna bring this up here real quick. We got warp messages. If you're wondering how big these are. It takes up a whole wall. So, and we got extended, but there's that amazing last sleep. Yeah. But cool. These light-up features are just incredible on how these are done. Marcos, this is the one you need right here, because I've always looked at this.
That is what's it called? Monkey D Studio Luffy. I like it a lot. They came out with his brother in the show, and it looks even better than that. Honestly, it's great. Most of these pieces are very highly sought after pieces.
Okay.
One Piece. I have the top right one. That's Sengoku. I have the top left one. I have the one next to the top left. There's a lot of pieces that I have in this actually. The bottom two left, I have those. The Akainu, the third one to the left on the bottom. That's like the most highly sought.
So you Alan, baby Alan, huh? Animated style, baby Alan.
Yeah, I know. But in the bottom third piece is the most sought after piece of like all One Piece statues. That thing goes for like 4K sometimes. So, and it was like maybe 1,500 at most when it retailed. This guy has an amazing collection though. This is like basically all One Piece. He has multiple scales, obviously. Great collection. So, congrats, man. He has multiple Whitebeards. He has, I think, a Naruto statue at top right. No, it's Fujitora. There we go. That's a great statue too. I had that on pre-order. The top right, second to the right, top right. I had that on pre-order. Canceled it because I think there's another company coming out with a better one. So I'm just waiting on that one, honestly. No, man, this guy has an amazing One Piece statue collection.
Marcos, you're such a nerd. You know all these characters.
Alan, you don't understand how much I love One Piece. I've told myself if I die and I don't finish the story of One Piece, I would be fucking so mad. Jesus and God himself would go to me. He's like, right when I get to the Heaven's Gates, what do you what do you regret? Not finishing One Piece if I died tomorrow. That's the first thing I would say. I love my family, I really do, but One Piece is literally my life. It really. I
have no idea what I'm looking at here.
I know Alan's look, he knows all these characters. I literally can name every character right here. So
that big fist dude right there, that's the main character. That's
Luffy, yeah.
Oh, so he has that big fist. Oh, cool.
That's Gear 4, right? Gear 4 in that right in the middle, right there with the big old fist. The last sleep left is the one with the whole crew, I believe, right, Jimmy? Yeah, that's that big old diorama. And then the Chopper's right under the big fist one. He's part of the crew as well. Yeah, man, Alan, I could go all day on this. Jimmy,
Well, if he sold everything, what's a price? Would somebody rather pay for just all that right there?
Man, a lot of these pieces. That last sleep one, the big one on the left, that goes for retail. That was like $3K plus, I think. Maybe I could be wrong. Aftermarket right now, it's going for more. So, it's definitely a piece that's going for. It has every character on the crew though. That's why it's like 9+ characters. So it's a big piece, as you can see.
Great collection.
Yeah, great
excuse me, great collection, and I love the light up features on these. They're like no others. And
Nakama, there we go. Crew,
yeah, Mr. Popo, do you plan on getting any of these? I wonder. He's gonna be like, man, I already got them. They're in the back.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh, I have every piece on this wall plus more.
I'm retired. The next thing you know, we see it.
I already got them. Like they're all behind me already. So, but yeah, these are so. I love the way it's set up, and again, it's so hard to beat. These anime pieces. But Marcos, if I collect anime, I would go with Last Sleep. That's what I would do.
They're great. They're a great company. They have some misses for sure, like just like every other company, no doubt. Every other company has big hits and then misses. Last Sleep has some misses too, but the majority of them are fantastic. So had Chopper as well. I have Chopper right here. You can't see it. I have that one on the bottom. No, this guy has an amazing One Piece collection. So good for him, man.
I haven't seen anybody do Dragon Ball Z better than Last Sleep. Is that just me, or I'm not very versatile either? So.
They're definitely top 3. I would say the Goku from Prime 1 is my favorite Dragon Ball Z piece. KD Studios does really good, like museum-esque Dragon Ball Z pieces. That's a custom company, but Last Sleep is definitely they're up there. They're a great company. And their pieces aren't even cheap too for a custom piece. Like you're paying a lot of money for the quality that they do. So, but like you guys can see like the light up features like really just it pops, man. Like with all these pieces.
Yeah. It's a lot of room too. A lot of room. People don't understand how massive that stuff is.
Yeah. Like that one on the left is ginormous. The big one on the last piece we were talking about, that's a huge piece. And this picture kind of distorts it, but it's ginormous. Sume new Goku is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not my thing, but it's good.
Great collection from that collector. I'm glad you shared that with us. Super cool. I did see this art print today, and I thought it was just awesome. This is over at Sideshow right now. You can still pick it up. Alan, I'm about to buy me a new Aliens in here tonight, probably before I get done. We're it all done, but I'll share it with you.
So this is the
I thought this was awesome.
Yeah,
I thought this was awesome with the stormtrooper helmets hanging from the poles there. But that was super cool.
As the last episode of the Clone Wars is really a cool piece. Go to the one to the right. I think there's a.
There's a Vader one too.
Yeah, Vader. Yeah, like it's literally the Clone Wars. Like it shows her like this, and it shows Vader like in the same era. Like, oh, it's a cool scene. I like that.
Yeah, super cool prints from Sideshow and
$65. It's not even expensive.
Yeah,
good.
I mean, this is a great one. Like it's a great one. If you plan on picking it up, I think it'd be great for your collection. But I'm looking forward to seeing what. Alan, was there an art print for the Vader mythos for Sideshow as well to go with it? Do you know? There was.
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing it, but
it's not like a 1-to-1 piece, but it's definitely
okay. Yeah, I did see that. This collector looks like D-Rock posted this. If you're wondering how great the likeness is for Christopher Reeve from J&D, it don't get better than this. Like I just don't think so. Man, Alan, the more I look at this, the more I want one of them, but I need to behave.
It's not
but
cheap.
It looks great. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. How much do these go for? 3,000, 4,000?
Yeah, it's like I think for the double pack it was like 4,000 something. I think, right?
It was 43 for the dual pack.
Brutal.
And
Indiana Jones looks really good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
the piece that prototype wise was off, and then it got better with the in hand, 100%. This got like
if,
so much better.
I think
I've
Cypher
got.
has a lot of them. Right? No, Cypher has a lot of JMDs.
I thought so. Cypher, you own a lot of J&Ds, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
But this is a great one. I don't. I have one, and I do want more. I just don't know what direction I'm going to go with. I'm waiting for them to announce. I want to see the Penguin, and I want to see the Bane, because I know that I'm going to be getting Bane for sure. I know Penguin is a maybe. Yeah, it is a maybe for sure. But man, this guy over here, he has
Alan,
8
what
of
would
them.
you give this piece though? Because I know you have it. So,
Wow.
like, out of 10.
Oh yeah, I know you haven't seen it in
Yeah.
person, Marco, but with the Clark Kent and the Superman Dio, for me, it's a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like I said,
perfect.
yeah, like I said, it got better in hand than it was prototype for me. So, like, not even a little bit better, way better in hand than it was prototype. So, I don't doubt it. It's great.
Yeah. Cristiano, hello. Thank you for stopping in with us. Great
And
piece.
Yeah, my bad. Is it a sculpted outfit or is it a mixed media?
On Clark Kent, it's mixed media. On Superman, it's all sculpt.
That's crazy. That looks like fabric.
Yeah, I've had people come in here and look at it, and
Even the cape is sculpt too?
their first impression was that it was mixed media, and I'm like, no, that's all sculpted except for the cape. And they're like,
Amazing.
I can't believe it. So I opened up the cabinet and let them like touch it.
Wow. That's just amazing.
That looks the suit looks 100% fabric. That's how good it looks.
And that is good. They did really good.
So I have the Dandy Pattinson, and his armor is awesome, but it looks like it's like puffy and wrinkled, but it's all sculpted. So I can kind of see what they're looking at here and what they're doing. Man, this piece may come home in the future. I don't know, but it's great. It's just great.
Look, for me, I try to watch this movie again. It's tough to watch, but it's just dated. It was made in like the 70s, man. It's tough to watch sometimes.
Oh yeah,
it's tough, man. It really is. I'm trying my best, but I had to turn it off. I'm like, not Reeves' fault.
Really?
Reeves was a great Superman. He really was Clark Kent Superman, but just dated. That's all it is.
Yeah, this is let me bring this up here real quick. I know that I saw this posted. You know, this is almost a revisit, but the Pacific Rim piece will be coming from Prime One soon, and I don't know, man. This is such a great piece, but my God, it takes up so much room.
Yeah, it's huge
in someone's collection. I mean, it's just enormous.
It's not even that tall though. It's like what 32 inches tall.
It's just wide.
It's huge, wide. Yeah.
Yeah.
How wide is it? Like 40 inches? Is it over 40 inches wide?
Let me go back. Let me see.
No, it's more than that.
The Queen?
I like the other one, the green one, whatever that is called. That thing tells a story.
Are you talking about the
114 centimeters?
Let me see what that is.
Oh my gosh. But dude, like think about for me, I'm all in the Way Studios. Like if you're going Pacific Rim, go Way Studios.
Yeah,
that whole line they're doing
45
so
inches wide.
Wow.
Damn, 45 inches wide.
Holy shit.
That's 4 feet though. Like almost 3 feet away from 4 feet.
Wow.
That's a whole shelf.
It really is. It's a whole shelf. But look at that, man. That looks awesome.
But you can't even put that on my display, my back display, you could, but like most collectors can't put that on a turntable if it's by a wall, because you need 4 feet of clearance in the back.
Yeah, how awesome is that to have the men in there and the suits in there?
Yeah, but you know that Evangelion piece.
I know it's way better.
All the gantries around it and all the little people and stuff.
Is that the green one you talking about, Alan?
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that
It's on my car right now. It's on my car right now. Yeah, so there may be a piece that we'll pick up in the future. We'll see. I'm not sure yet.
The Bus King will got to get it. The Bus King has to get it. So let's go.
Hey, calm down. We'll see, because we got other pieces coming, but I want to thank the 68 subscribers we had this week. Thank you so very much for subscribing. You'll see new content coming up in the future that we'll be working on. I look forward to having Brian from Maji Space joining us in the next few weeks here. I've already talked to him, so I'm excited to have him on with us. I'm working on reaching out to others to be able to join us in the future. So stay tuned for those announcements coming very soon. I will see you for Sunday Hangouts. Until then, stay godlike, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
See you, man.
See you guys.
Watch One Piece.